All right. Welcome back here, man, to the championship. That's right. We said earlier, would we have the same enthusiasm at 7:30 that we would have at 10:30 this morning? The answer is yes, we do. Let's go. Chodacek and Connor in the circle. Winner wins the championship. We've had it all. We just watched a fan get thrown out, and the tip won by Melbourne. Jaden Okoye with it. Swings it around the perimeter here to Darren Ingram. That's Machel. Machel again, bounce pass up, turnover. Braden Wasden with it. Looks like Cocoa Beach is cheering for Melbourne. Wasden tries to get it inside Melbourne with a smothering defense at the top of the key. And that'll go out of bounds as Jaden Okoye. Right now, Melbourne simply denying anybody down low the basketball. 7:05 to play. No score here. And that one just thrown into the fourth row on the other side of the court. I mean, I don't know any other way to describe it because that's exactly what happened.
Alan, he was trying to get you in his.
He was trying to get me involved in the offense there. Nearly got it done. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's Okoye. Tried to get it to the elbow to Halberstadt, couldn't do it. This is Braden Wasden. There's a three shot, no good from Ethan Wallace. For those of you watching, going, wait a minute, what's going on here? Well, Viera has changed from their white uniforms to their black uniforms, and they are now moving from right to left on your handheld device. Melbourne's in white, moving from left to right. They're the top seed. This is Darren Ingram. Down the lane. Nobody has scored yet. 6:43 to go. Chodacek and Okoye battle. And Chodacek had a rough game in the semifinals. He got picked up 3 fouls before the half, and we didn't see him again until the end. Choi with it. Chodacek over to Wasden. Pull up 3 by Iggy, and yeah, that'll work. And it does, and it's 2-0 as Chodacek comes flying in and lays it in. Halberstadt loses the grip. But I thought Robbie Iggy knocked the ball out of bounds, but I guess not. This is Choi with the ball. Inside to Chodacek, and count it. Nice move by Chodacek. Chodacek just walks right into the back of Bryce Connor. And lets him know, I just dropped one in on you, and I'm going to the line to shoot one. 4-0. Chodacek. And he'll miss. Kick out here. And there's the 3 from Okoye. Choi baseline, Okoye all over him. And Okoye causes Choi to lose the dribble. And off his hip and out of bounds. Viera on top, 4-3. 5:21 to play here in the opening quarter. Championship match of the Cocoa Beach Invitational. Oh, what a play by Wasden, but he got to finish it, and Okoye just took it away. That would have been a great play had he finished. Bounce pass to Connor underneath, and the young man does finish, and it's 5-4 Melbourne. Inside, high off the glass, no good. That'll go off Okoye, and he knows it, and Melbourne to keep it. There's a foul. Okoye. That's 2 quick ones on Okoye. He's got to better be careful here. Good call there by the official. Might be 1 on Okoye, but missed free throw opportunity. Didn't see a lot of that against Cocoa Beach. They hit them all, seemingly. Robbie Iggy out there as well. And that'll drop. And that's a foul. And to the line to shoot 2 will be Madden Halberstadt. Halberstadt's first free throw attempt is no good. 5-5 is our score here. .445 playing the first. Missed them both. Chodacek with the rebound, gets it out to Iggy. Iggy over to Choi, back to Iggy. He'll fire up a 3. Shot altered there, though. Nice job on the cleanup. Chodacek inside, and he'll be knocked around.
All right, so Melbourne will take possession.
And they end up calling a jump ball. It's a good call by the official. That was not going to be the initial call, though. But a good job by Harold to get that overturned. 5-5 as Brandon Williams set to check in. This is Grant Barton with it. Barton to Chodacek, back to Wasden. Wasden, nothing but the bottom of the net. And it's 8-5 Viera. 3:59. And that time Halberstadt comes up with it. Halberstadt with a move. Chodacek and Connor battling. Jump ball, possession arrow to the left, and we got a whole host of Bulldogs checking in.
Choi for 3. And Viera comes back up with the rebound. And a beautiful 3 there, drop. Bulldogs working back to the top of the key.
Oh, nice feed there, Caleb.
That was
gotta
great.
finish that though.
Choi will bring it up across the timeline. There's Barton. Back down to Choi. Choi. Back to Barton. Chodacek.
Yeah.
There's Iggy. Iggy taking it to the basket and cannot finish. Chodacek tried to get the save, and he did not. Rebounded by the Bulldogs as they come back across the timeline. Unfortunately, lost his footing there, and it will be a turnover by the Bulldogs. 11-5 here with 2:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Iggy set to inbound the basketball, and Barton will take a seat. And Hernandez will come back into the game, or check into this game for the first time. Iggy's got one-on-one, tries to drive down low, off the front of the iron, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Okoye swings it around and gets it back at the top of the key. Good pass down low. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything with it. Great job there by that Viera defense. And great job there on 2 shot attempts, drawing the foul, and now Melbourne will head to the free throw line, needing to hit these. Thank you.
Yeah. I spelled out the other ones phonetically there too.
And I appreciate that.
Yep.
It's Jennings at the free throw line. First one up and good. It's 11-6 with 2:16 left to go here in the first.
Caleb's going to take over starting in the second quarter. And this is Chodacek with it. He'll dribble down the lane. Chodacek will be fouled by number 11 is Ben Letzinger. Did I put him on that roster?
Yes, you did.
Chodacek's first free throw attempt is nothing but net. And Viera has doubled up Melbourne 12-6. Chodacek puts, listen, Chodacek's a player. He's got to watch his temperament. He watches his temperament and keeps developing his body and his game. He's going to be an outstanding basketball player. (12-6). This is Brandon Williams with it. Williams all the way back down the floor. That's Braden Wasden.
Yes.
Count it, and it's 14-6 with Wasden to the line for the end one.
Wasden has been a spark today for that Viera offense.
And he's got the coolest looking shoes on the floor for the two teams that wear green. And that, did you see the vertical from Chodacek on that one?
I thought he was going to hit his head on the rim.
Yeah, I did too. Letzinger over to Okoye, back to Jennings inside. Nice pick, but off of the hands of number 13, KD, my man.
Yeah.
KD Jennings. 1:43 to go here in the first quarter. Championship match, 14-6 Viera up by 10. Looking to make it a 10 spot, or up by 8. And there it is. They put him up. Wasden turning up, turning out. Steals the inbound. Wasden with 6 in a row. Timeout, Bulldogs.
Yeah, if you're the Bulldogs, you got to try something to try to stop that momentum, because right now Viera is feeling untouchable right now.
Braden Wasden everywhere. And it's 18-6. They not only doubled them up, they've tripled them up. And Viera feeling pretty good right now about what's going on out here. But I will caution.
Yes.
Rockledge did go up by 6, 7, 8 points on Melbourne earlier here today. And Melbourne took it away like it wasn't even a lead in the blink of an eye. So Viera's got to be conscious of that. And Melbourne needs to remember how they did that and get out here and play their brand of basketball that led to just one loss this season. (18-6) with $1:22 to go in the first. Caleb Brown will pick up the action here in the second quarter. One minute. Koye inside the floater on the baseline. Won't go. Guess who with the rebound? The outlet. Wasden gets it out to Hernandez. Hernandez over to number 11 is
Diedling.
Diedling, yeah. Diedling with it back to Wasden. Top of the key. Three is absolutely a thing of beauty. And the Melbourne coach sits down going, I don't know. I don't have an answer for him. 21-6. The lead is 15 right now. 15. Viera running away with this thing. Melbourne better do something fast. 25 seconds to go. Stolen away right now. They can do nothing as Viera owns the floor. And checking in for Viera is going to be Aiden Finley, the big man, and number 23, Bryce Connor. 21, we're missing, or no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong roster. It's Justin Martinez and Matt Johnson. I was looking at the Melbourne roster. I want to see my man come back in. Is he in? My player of the game from the first game, number 21, Tyson Jolly. Yeah, he's in. Jolly with a heck of a game. Did it all inside. Rebounded. I mean, the player that endears himself to me is a guy that plays both ends of the floor.
Yes.
And Jolly just, he did that. 21-6. And coming in for Washington's going to check out here in a minute. So watch this. The Whitney won't do it now. 18 seconds to go. Okoye. Ketzinger for three. He can hit them, and he hits it, and that's huge at the end of the half. 21-9. Needed it, had it, stolen away. And here's what the Bulldogs need to do. They don't need to do that. This is Wasden, and Wasden with the floater. It won't fly. Ketzinger battles, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Caleb, all yours. Looks like Melbourne's got some work to do. They trail at 21-9.
All right, folks, we'll be right back with second quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. I'd like to thank Fast Phenom for sponsoring the tournament all day today here on the Brevard Sports Network. Fast Phenom, when it comes to any sort of the one-on-one basketball training, Fast Phenom is the place you need to go for the elite training you need your player to have. Second quarter here, 21-9. The Hawks over the Bulldogs with a fresh 8 on the clock. And he gives it to Hernandez. Hernandez swings it over there to Diedling. And Diedling will inbound it to Hernandez. Hernandez gives it to Diedling. And he was trying to hit number 12, Matt Johnson. And they were not on the same page. Okoye. And then there's Ingram. And there's the steal by the Hawks. Hernandez gives it to Johnson. Gets it out to Diedling. Johnson for 3. Johnson this time inside 3, no good. And there's Tyson Jolly. That pass intercepted. Here comes the Bulldogs. Okoye leading the offense, dishes it off. Get back to Okoye. Ingram, back to Okoye, back to Ingram. Darren Ingram for 3. He hits it. And it's 21-12. And the Hawks trying to go tempo. Johnson gets blocked by Ben Letzinger. It will remain Viera ball, but Letzinger. And Hernandez is going to set the offense up. Up to Diedling. Diedling. Try to get it into Jolly. Going to reset the offense here, Diedling. And timeout called by Viera. Coach did not like what he was seeing there. Melbourne did an excellent job slowing that offense down. Tyson Jolly there is who Viera was trying to get the ball in down low to, and Melbourne did an excellent job shutting down the offense. .6:39 left to go here in the second quarter of the Cocoa Beach JV Tournament Invitational. And Choi now checks into the game. Choi gives it off to Barton. Barton gets it off to Chodacek. Great ball movement, Iggy. There to Watson. Back to Iggy for 3. Off the back of the iron. Watson gets it and puts it back up for 2. And it's 23-12. Viera extends their lead. Okoye dishes it off to Ingram. Ingram gets it down low to KD Jennings. Jennings, or check that, gets it to 4. EJ Hall can't put the basket in, and it's 23-12. And Watson shoots the 3. It's a battle underneath, and Melbourne will take up possession with 5:51 left to go here in the second quarter. Set to check into the game. We don't have a number 14 on the roster. And here is Letzinger. Letzinger gives it to Hall. Hall gives it back to Okoye. Letzinger fires, and he drops that one, and it's 23-15. And Choi now trying to get it across. He's a little tied up here. And they're going to call him on the travel. And it will be Melbourne ball. 5:22 left to go here in the first half. Okoye set to inbound. Gives it there to Letzinger. Gives it back to Okoye. Gives it to Hall. Hall back to Okoye. Fakes going back to Letzinger. Now he goes back. Letzinger from deep. And misses that one, but great rebound there by KD Jennings, who puts the shot back up and will get 2 shots at the free throw line. As KD Jennings and off the back of the iron. Jennings goes 0 for 2 from the line. And there's Barton. Barton kicks it to Watson. Watson drops it for 3, and it's 26-15, an 11-point game with 4:55 left to go here in the first half. And a steal there by Iggy. Robbie Iggy dishes it down low to Chodacek, who will get fouled, putting the shot up, and will go to the line. And Chodacek will knock the first one down, 27-15. He'll miss the second one, go 1 for 2 from the line, 27-15. Here comes Okoye. Okoye dishing off long 3, and it will remain Melbourne possession. Hall dishing it off Letzinger. Letzinger there to number 14. Number 14 drives in, and that'll be KD Jennings who puts the ball up and will get fouled on the shot and go to shoot 2 free throws here in the championship game. Missed the first one off the back of the iron. KD Jennings. Key free throws here. Sinks the second one, and he'll go 1 for 2 from the line. Hernandez dishing it down, and be a hold on the Bulldogs. Robbie Iggy set to inbound the back. Gives it to Jacoby Hernandez. Watson to Chodacek. Barton to Chodacek, and Chodacek will be fat. No, there he traveled is the call. And a timeout called by Melbourne. 4:09 left to go here in the first half. Melbourne calls a timeout. 27-16. An 11-point lead held by the Hawks. Can really thank Fast Phenom for being the sponsor all day today. Find them online at www.fastphenom.com or give them a call at 321-325-3300. Again, the best in one-on-one basketball training. Fast Phenom is where you need to be at and who you need to have on your team. Okoye set to inbound. Be Letzinger. And he's going to try to beat the press, and shot up off the front of the iron, no good. And there's an air ball shot, rebound by the Bulldogs. This is Okoye. Okoye almost running himself into the corner there. Deals it back out there to Letzinger, gives it back to Okoye. Letzinger gives it down there to Bryce Connor. Connor back to Okoye. Gives it to Darren Ingram. Ingram for three. And it's 27-19. Lead is shrinking here. And Iggy there went to shoot a three, and that one was way off. Okoye dishes. Oh, wow. Okoye almost wasn't ready for that one. Letzinger trying to help break the press, and Okoye will get caught for the hold as Robbie Iggy had intercepted the pass. Watson gives it to Barton. Barton to Chodacek. Barton off the rim, and once again, here come the Bulldogs. 27-19, 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Okoye gives it to Letzinger. Letzinger again from three, and he knocks that down. That is a huge shot. 27-22, a 5-point game. Chodacek goes to the basket, and he'll hit the floater. And it's 29-22, and a foul called on Chodacek. And it's a technical foul. He'll get teed up. And Ben Letzinger knocks down the first technical. And that's 24. Lead is back down to 5. So 2 for 2 from the technical foul line, and Melbourne will get another possession here. Darren Ingram set to inbound. Okoye directing the traffic there. Letzinger back to Okoye. Gives it off to Ingram. Ingram for three, and a big three-pointer hit. And the game is now a 2-point game. 29-27, 1:46 left to go in the first half. Here comes Viera, back across the timeline. Beautiful ball movement. Iggy, Robbie Iggy hits the basket there and extends the lead back to 4. 31-27. 1.5 minutes left to go. Okoye comes across the timeline, dribbling it in himself, off the glass. And it's 31-29. Watson, Okoye, Hernandez. Watson dribbles it in, misses. Chodacek on the rebound, and he will get fouled, putting the shot back up. And they're gonna get a push on number 23. That's Bryce Connor, called for the push. And he'll knock down the first one. Second one goes 1 for 2 from the line, and there's the rebound by Connor. Connor, Okoye to Ingram, back to Okoye. Letzinger, back to Okoye. Ingram, wide open for 3. Bounces just out, and here come the Hawks coming back down the floor. Hernandez, back to Diedling. And Iggy, Robbie Iggy trying to get a hand on the ball, and he'll get fouled, getting hit in the head there. Ben Letzinger is trying to fight for the ball and just happened to catch Diedling in the head. And it's 29-32 with 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. That was the 5th foul, so Melbourne, or Viera, automatically gets the 2 free throws. 32-29, 35 seconds left to go. And both of those bounce out. Possession goes to Melbourne with 34.6 seconds left to go. Okoye set to inbound. Calling for more backup. And a timeout called by Melbourne. They want to talk about it. This is a big possession here. Currently 32-29. A three-pointer can tie it going into half. And these teams this has been a really good game. So far, one of the best games of the day. Number 14 set to inbound the pass, inbound the ball. Gives it to Okoye. Okoye directing traffic, trying to beat the press. Great job beating the press. And there's Hall. Hall puts it in for 2. And it's a 1-point game, 32-31, 20 seconds left. Hernandez gives it to Iggy. Iggy back to Hernandez. Iggy's going to take on 2 defenders. He's got a wide open man somewhere, and they're going to say it went off of the Hawks. And Melbourne gets the ball now. 9.2 seconds left. Darren Ingram set to inbound from about the 3-quarter mark. And here comes Okoye. Okoye tried to get the pass out to Ingram. Ingram, turnaround shot, no good. And the Hawks will go into the half with a 32-31 lead as we are at halftime, folks, of the Cocoa Beach Invitational JV Championship game. Folks, I will see you back here in 10 minutes. What a great first half it was. Go get your snacks, go get your drinks, whatever it is you need to watch a great game, because you're not going to want to miss a minute of the action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network. We're getting ready for second half action here in the Cocoa Beach Invitational JV Tournament Championship. As a fresh 8 is being put on the clock. I'd like to thank everyone who's been hanging out with us all day, watching some young athletes either making a name for themselves, BSN just seeing them for the first time. Whatever the case may be, we appreciate you hanging out with us. So here we go. Melbourne set to inbound, and it's going to be Darren Ingram, Jaden Okoye, Colby Machel, and number 23, Bryce Connor for the Bulldogs. And there's a 3 by Ingram, rebounded. There's number 14. And it's a stolen by the Hawks. Choi. And Okoye gives the Bulldogs the lead, 33-32. Choi gives it off to Barton. Barton to Chodacek, to Iggy. And there's Watson. And Choi setting up the offense up high. Iggy. Choi in the corner. Needs to get it out of the corner and gives it to Chodacek, who's doubled. And Iggy for a deep 3, and he'll hit the deep 3. And it's 35-33, Hawks on top. And Melbourne goes right back down, and Bryce Connor will get fouled. No, he will not. They're going to say he moved. He traveled. And it will be Viera ball. Choi's got all sorts of room, steps up, fires, misses it off the left side. Here comes Okoye, down pass to Connor, and Bryce Connor with another lead change, or with a lead tie, and we're tied up at 35. 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And Melbourne defense now, there's Connor. Connor gives it to Okoye. Okoye immediately double teamed. Gives it to Connor. Connor using his size inside. Puts the shot up, and one for Bryce Connor. Gives the Bulldogs the lead and the chance to expand on that lead with a possible free throw. One up. That one's off, but great rebound there by number 14. Gives it back to Connor, and Connor gets another 2, and it's 39-35. Melbourne takes the lead. 5.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Iggy looking for Watson. Watson goes across. There's Barton. Gives it to Choi, and that one's going to be number 14 accidentally getting his foot on it before it goes out of bounds. And there's Watson, gives it to Barton. Barton with a turnaround jumper. Connor with the rebound. Connor gives it to 14, who dishes it off to Okoye. Okoye saying, yeah, all right, guys, settle down. Let's set something up. Draws a double team, gives it Ingram. Back to Okoye. Back to Ingram. And look at the ball movement. Great hands, though, by the Viera defense. Here comes Watson. Watson one-on-one. He'll lay it off the glass for 2. And it's 39-37. 4:40 left to go here in the third quarter. And Okoye beats the trap. Great job. Okoye, one-hand floater. Can't come down with the ball, and it last touched by Melbourne, says the referee. And Peters inbounds it to Choi. Choi gives it to Watson. Watson, Barton. Chodacek pump, fakes the 3, goes up, and he'll get fouled in the air. He's going for a fancy layup, gets fouled instead, and he'll go for 2. As you can see on the screen, 4:17 left to go here in the third quarter. 39-37, the Bulldogs lead on the Fast Phenom scoreboard. Chodacek on the first one, sinks it, and it's now a 1-point game. Off the back of the iron, goes 1 for 2 from the line. And a lane violation called on the Bulldogs. So we'll give Chodacek an opportunity. And once again misses the shot. Okoye bringing it across the logo. Okoye takes the screen, looking to dish it off to Connor. And great hands there by the Viera defense. Choi gives it to Peters. Peters, he'll sink it from 3. And another lead change. 41-39. Hawks now grab the lead back. Okoye beats the double team and it gives it Ingram. Ingram gives it to 14. 14 steps back, fires, and he'll hit the 3. And it's 42-41, another lead change. Choi for 3, no good. And it will be white ball. Melbourne will retain possession, 42-41, 3:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Okoye gives it off to Ingram. Ingram back to Okoye. And great screen set there by number 14. There's the 3 from Ingram off the hard side of the iron. Gives it to Hall. Hall back to Ingram. And Melbourne somehow gets the ball out of there. Gives it to Okoye. Okoye going to take the double team now. Escapes the double team, kicks it to Hall. Hall puts it in for 2, and it's 44-41. Sorry about that. And here we go again, another easy layup and a steal in Melbourne. And a timeout called by Viera. As right now, all the momentum has swung back towards Viera. I do apologize for the camera going that way. When the bleachers exploded, it knocked the charger and the electrical port we had. It knocked it off. So when the charger got pulled, the camera went with it. I apologize. Chargers no longer plugged in. That won't happen again, I promise. 46-41. Melbourne leads. And right now, Viera is trying to gain. Again, we saw Melbourne do this against Rockledge in the semifinal. Rockledge got out to a lead, and Melbourne came right back and was able to fight through it. Hernandez gives to Watson. Back to Hernandez. And there's another tip. There's that aggressive basketball. And that's going to be a blocking foul. And heading to the free throw line is K.D. Jennings. And off the front of the iron, misses the first one. 2:11 left to go here in the third quarter. And great rebound there by number 14. Dishes it to Hall, and Hall puts it in for two. And it's 48-41, a 7-point game. And Hall tried to get that one, and it comes off his hand. It'll be Viera will remain having possession. Checking into the game is number 23, Justin Martinez. Martinez to Watson. Hernandez. And again, Hernandez now gives it to Watson. Watson for three. And great job there by Martinez to collect the rebound and put the shot back up. It's 48-43, 5-point game. Here come the Bulldogs. And there's Okoye. Okoye dishes it to Hall. Hall will get fouled in the process of a shot. And will be able to head to the free throw line to shoot two. And Hall knocks down the first one. And there we go. Melbourne again gets the pass off, and looks like K.D. Jennings may have got hit in the eye. As they try to dry up the floor. It will be Bulldog ball. Okoye set to inbound from underneath his own basket. Gives it to Hall. Hall with another big basket. It's 51-43. It's an 8-point game. Hernandez looking trapped in the corner. And Melbourne, that aggressive Melbourne defense gets the job done. Okoye comes across the logo. Okoye kind of running the offense. Gives it to Hall. Hall now for three. Rebounded by Chodacek. Here comes Martinez. Martinez. Nice pass at Iggy. Robbie Iggy. Off the back of the iron. Misses. Rebounded there. That was number 21, Tyson Jolly. And Tyson Jolly headed to the free throw line to shoot 2. What an impressive game he had in the semifinal. And he'll knock that one down. 51-44. And he'll knock down both of them. 51-45. And Ingram gives it to Okoye. Guarded by Hernandez. Look at the pump now. Steps inside the three-point line. And he'll knock the ball down. Will Ingram, 53-46. Or 45. Chodacek can't get it. Follows his shot and gets the buzzer beater. 53-47 is the score at the end of the third quarter in the Cocoa Beach Invitational JV Tournament Championship. We'll be right back in a minute. All right, we're back here live from the beautiful campus of Cocoa Beach High School, where we are in the championship game of the Cocoa Beach JV Invitational. Championship game between the Bulldogs and the Hawks. Fourth quarter set to begin. It has been a fun game. How will it end? And Choi gives it to Watson. Watson gets it down to Martinez. Martinez takes it with a one-hand floater, misses, and Okoye on the rebound. Okoye taking the ball. Okoye being doubled. There's Machel giving it to Ingram. Ingram back to Machel. Machel not able to hit the shot and rebounded by the Hawks. Here comes Choi. And Barton now looking trapped in the corner, gives it off to Chodacek, and nearly intercepted by Okoye. And who was the foul called on? And he will hit the first one. Ryan Choi. 53-48. 7:21 left to go in the game. And he hits both of them at the line, 53-49. And there's a nice pass to Okoye. And that was Brandon Williams on that pass. And they're going to get called with a push here. And checking into the game is going to be number 23, Bryce Connor. Checking out is number 13, KD Jennings. Okoye looks to give it back to Ingram, now gives it to Williams. Williams fakes the pass, gives it to Okoye. as they're trying to figure out what they want to run here. Gives it to Williams. Brandon Williams gives it to Okoye. Little two-man game, kind of trying to draw somebody out. Okoye is going to take it in, and beautiful dish to Hall, and Hall puts it in. Hall has been quietly a force down in the paint. And Grant Barton with a three. And it's 55-52. Bulldogs lead by 3. Ingram gives it to Connor. Connor tries to get the shot up. He will be fouled on the shot and will go to line to shoot 2. And Connor misses the first one. 6:19 left to go here in the game. 55-52 pending the free throw. And a turnover. And Brandon Williams. Williams gives out to Ingram. Ingram back to Williams. To Okoye. Okoye thought about the three. Now he's going to dribble, gives it back to Williams. Williams gives it to Ingram. Ingram gives it to Williams with a fake. Steps up, fires. Tried to skip pass and not enough on it. Coy with the interception. And Watson, 4-3. And we got ourselves a tied ball game. 55 all with 5:44 left to go in the game. Williams surveying the defense. Okoye hits the three and gives Melbourne back the 3-point lead. 58-55. 5:22 left to go in the game. Tried to jump the pass there. Choi can't finish off at the rim, and Williams has it, and he's going to go and slow the ball down. Coming across the half-court line, gives it to Okoye. Back to Williams. Thought about going to Ingram. He will go to Ingram. Ingram kind of got himself trapped, and here comes Williams to... And there's Okoye. Okoye 4-3. That one looked off from the shot. And Choi will bring it up the court. And they're going to get E.J. Hall with the foul. And here comes K.D. Jennings. And number 14. And number 14 intercepts the pass one-on-one. And not able to complete it. Choi with the rebound. Choi dishes it off to Jolly. And Jolly will get... Jolly will pick up the foul, or will get fouled on the floor. Currently, Melbourne has 3 fouls. Viera has 2. And E.J. Hall tries to save it, and it will remain Viera ball. Barton inbounds it to Choi. Choi gives it to Watson. Tries to go around to the outside. Gives it to Jolly. Dishes it out to Troy. Watson from 3. Off the side of the iron. Jolly puts the shot back up. Does not make it, but he is fouled on the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 4:02 left to go here in the game. A 3-point lead. 58-55, as you see there on the Fast Phenom scoreboard, in favor of Melbourne. So, 4 fouls. 4 fouls on Melbourne, 2 on Viera. Chodacek checks back into the game. 4:02 left to go in the game. 2 big free throws right here, or a big free throw. And that will be possession to Melbourne. Okoye looking to find somebody and finds E.J. Hall. E.J. gives it back to Okoye. Okoye gives it to Williams, Brandon Williams. Gives it to 14. 14 gives it to Okoye. Okoye. Choi wanting to try to draw the push. Williams couldn't believe he had that much space in front of him, and he will pick it up. It is 60-55. 5-point game. Choi has all sorts of room. Choi will get hit as he fouled. And Choi knocks down the first one. And Choi knocks down 2 crucial free throws. 60-57, Viera leads with 3:10 left to go here in the game. Okoye gives it to Williams. Williams gives it to number 14. Number 14 gives it to Okoye. Okoye gives it to Williams. Williams thought about the 3. He thought about it. Gives it to 14, and there's Choi. Choi with the steal, and there's the foul, and that's going to send Choi to the free throw line. That's 5 fouls. Check that, that's the 6th foul of the quarter. Choi, who's and Choi, who's been clutch at the free throw line, makes this a 1-point game, 60-59. 2:40 left to go in the game. Okoye bringing it back down the court. Okoye kicks out to Williams. Williams gives it back to Okoye. Okoye tries to take the screen from E.J. Hall. And Okoye with the shot and the foul. It's 62-59, 2.5 minutes 62-59. Every free throw is important here, regardless of which side. That one off the back of the iron. Okoye thought about it, steps inside the three-point line. Off the back of the iron again. Here it comes, there's Watson. Watson gives it to Choi. Choi gives it back to Watson. Sets the pick. Watson for three. Misses it, and rebounded by Okoye. Coming up on 2 minutes left to go here in the game. Okoye on the drive, guarded by Choi. Gives it to Williams. Williams backs the ball up, and he's just... Wow, what a spin move. And he finishes it. Number 14 extends the lead, 64-59. 1:40 left to go in the game. Choi comes across. Choi gives it to Watson. Watson gives it to Barton. Barton finds Jolly, and Jolly will hit it for two. And it's a three-point game. 64-21. A minute 20 left to go in the game. Okoye steps up. He's going to take it himself. Okoye off the glass. And it was knocked in. Chatacek knocked the ball back in accidentally. An own basket, 66-61. And Viera will call a timeout. 66-61. 1 minute on the dot left to go in this championship game. I'm going to get you a glance inside the huddle here. Take a look at the Viera huddle. Folks, I told you this would come down, this would be exciting. 66-41. 66-61. 1 minute on the dot left to go in the game. Here. It just seems no matter what level of any sport, it just adds to that chapter of that rivalry because these two teams just want to beat each other so bad. All right. Viera comes out of their huddle. Watson set to inbound the ball. Choi to Watson. Watson tries to pass it, and it's intercepted. 54 seconds. Okoye has it. Okoye across the logo. Tries to beat the double team, gives it out to Williams. Williams with the dribble. Brandon Williams gives it to Okoye. Okoye will get fouled with 39.2 seconds. Timeout called by Melbourne. And Melbourne right now, coach has got to be telling them, guys, you got to keep a level head. 66-61, 39.2 seconds left to go in the game. What an ending, regardless of how this ends, to a day of basketball we have seen today. It's only fitting that this would be the game of the night. The championship game, regardless of how this finishes, will have been the best game of the night. That's all you can ask for in sports. The best game be your championship game. The end-all, be-all. Here we go, set to inbound. And Okoye gives it to 14. And They're going to call back court. Okoye said that was my bad. I led him too far back in the back court. 66-61. A 5-point game with 37.4 seconds. And Grant gives it to Choi. Choi gives it back to Grant. And there's Watson. And there's a steal by Brandon Williams. Williams gets the steal, and I think that just may. And the foul. Brandon Williams will be fouled, and he will get sent to the free throw line. Williams has provided some great minutes here to his team in this game. Williams fires up, and he will knock it down. And that makes this a 6-point game. .1 seconds. And that's now a 7-point game. 68-61. Choi gives it to Barton. Barton shoots the jumper, misses, rebounded, and that'll do it, folks. That is the proverbial nail in the coffin. E.J. Hall at the free throw line. Off the front of the rim. 16.8 seconds left. And he'll knock that one down. It's now an 8-point game. And that's going to do it here, folks. Barton fires, not able to get it, and there's 3.8 seconds left. And so the Melbourne Bulldogs will be your 2025 Cocoa Beach. Choi, one last three, no good. And the Melbourne Bulldogs will win the Cocoa Beach Invitational Championship. What a game, folks. The best game of the day comes in the championship, and that's all you could ever ask for in sports. What a great game it was between these two squads. Thank you to Fast Phenom for sponsoring the day and sponsoring the broadcast. Thank you to Cocoa Beach for being excellent hosts to us. And thank you all for joining us here on a great Saturday full of great high school basketball. For everyone involved in today's action, I'm Caleb Brown for the Brevard Sports Network. Congratulations to the Melbourne Bulldogs on being the 2025 Cocoa Beach Invitational champions. Have a great night, everybody, and let's make it a